Good day, good people. My name is Gaba Sekwele and I'm an online math tutor here to help young children turn their struggles into their successes. So today we're going to be unpacking a new math trick. This series is very important because I hope that whenever primary school kids or high school kids come across this video, they will see how important it is to prioritize understanding a method before they use it. In all of these tricks and methods, there's logic. And there's a pattern. There's always a background and a reason behind every method in mathematics. Otherwise, these methods wouldn't be able to work. So even in the shortcuts, that same principle applies. And to develop a deeper understanding of mathematics, they need to understand that method and the steps in that method. So the shortcut that we are going to be discussing in this video is from Pink Pencil Math. The link to the video is down in the description box below. Okay, so this is a very easy trick to do. If your sum is, for example, 23 multiplied by 3, you need to start by drawing two lines that are parallel to each other. And then once you're done with those lines, draw another 3 lines parallel to each other. Next, draw 3 lines that are across from the parallel lines that you drew. Once all of that is done, you count the dots. The first group's dots give you the first digit in your answer. The second group of dots gives you the second digit in your answer. Therefore, your answer then becomes 69. So to understand how this works, you need to understand how multiplication works. Multiplication is basically fast addition. 3 multiplied by 5 will give you the exact same answer as when you add the number 5 3 times. So instead of adding the number 5 3 times, you just simply multiply 3 by 5. But in this shortcut, instead of adding the number 5 3 times, you would draw 3 lines that are parallel to each other and 5 lines that go across those parallel lines. When you add those dots together, you will get the same answer as if you had added 5 3 times. Because when you look at the diagram, all 3 lines have 5 dots on them. So all you literally did was to draw 3 lines and draw 5 dots on each line. And if you add all of those dots together, you will get 15 as your answer. So that's basically how multiplication in this method works. So now back to the sum that we were looking at, 23 multiplied by 3. To find the digit in the ones place for my final answer, I would draw 3 lines parallel to each other and then 3 lines across from those lines. If I add all those dots together, my answer will be the same as if I had added the number 3 times. Then to find the digit in the tens place value for my final answer, I would draw 2 parallel lines and then 3 lines across from them. Adding those dots together would give me 6, which would be the exact same digit that I'd get if I had added the number 3 2 times. But this method becomes trickier when bigger numbers come into the picture. For example, what if you needed to multiply 24 by 7? According to this trick, if we wanted to find the digit for the ones place value in our answer, we would just draw 4 parallel lines and then 7 lines across. If we added those dots together, the answer would be 28. Then our next step would be for us to find the digit that belongs to the tens place value in our answer. To do that, we would need to draw 2 parallel lines and then 7 lines across. If we added those values together, we would get 14 as our answer. Now, this causes a problem because 24 multiplied by 7 is not equal to 1428, which is what we get if we follow the method that is in the video. So in a case like this, what do we do to get the right answer? There is a very important detail that you need to remember. When you multiplied the 7 by the 2, you were multiplying 7 by a value that is actually in the tens place value, which means we were actually multiplying 7 by 20. Now if we follow that method, that would mean we would have to draw 20 lines parallel to each other and then 7 lines across. That is way too much work. It's a lot easier just to multiply 7 by 2 and then take that answer and multiply it by 10, because we multiplied 7 by 20 and 20 is in the tens place value. If we had multiplied 7 by 200, that means we would have multiplied 7 by a value that is in the hundreds place value. So then we would take our answer, which would be 14, and we would multiply it by 100. But in this case, we're going to multiply our answer only by 10 because we multiplied 7 by a value that was in the tens place value, 20. So back to our sum. We drew 2 lines and 7 lines across from those. Once we add the dots, we have 14 as our answer. Then, when we multiply that value by 10, we get 140 as our final answer. All you now need to do is take 140 and 28, and 28 being the answer that we got when we multiplied 4 by 7. So we're going to take 140 and 28, add them together, which will give us 168. That then becomes our final answer for 24 multiplied by 7. And that is the math trick. I hope that little piece of information also helped for when you have even bigger numbers that you have to solve and you want to use this method. Just remember that the key to understanding math tricks and shortcuts is remembering that the steps in these math tricks are not pulled out of thin air. The people who are skilled in mathematics and the people that come up with these math tricks don't just think to themselves, maybe we should add this trick and maybe we can do that, hopefully that'll get us our final answer. No, there's a reason for each and every step in a math trick. So if you want to build the skill of understanding these methods and these tricks on your own, try and figure out the reasons behind each and every step in a math trick or in a math method. Maybe you don't want to focus on math tricks, but you want to focus on the methods that you are actually taught in class. Ask yourself where each and every step comes from. That way you'll understand the method and you will understand mathematics as a whole, and you will have a deeper understanding of mathematics. You can also comment down below which math trick you want me to unpack, and I'll be more than happy to do that. If you are interested in a math tutor that can help you understand mathematics, or if you're a parent who is in search of a math tutor, please be sure to go down to my website and schedule a free consultation with me there. I will see you then.